Well, guys, I am home. I cannot tell you how glad I am to be home. I loved being in Bern and spending time with my daughter and her family. Don't get me wrong, especially since it might be the last time I ever go to Bern. I mean, it's a super cool little town that's coming, but you know, 2,000 miles in the car on the way home, and you get to the point where you're just like, yeah, 4 days. You know, they used to think that if you went over like 35 miles an hour or something like that, your brains would explode or whatever, your heart, maybe it was your heart. I don't know, but they really thought it would kill you. I don't think it kills you, but I think high rates of speed just exhaust the body. I really do. And I have nothing to prove it except the fact that I get tired. So there's that, you know. I swear, I sit down and they're like, oh, I need a drink. Oh, I'm going to scratch everything. Oh, I think I'm going to rub my nose on the floor. He's seriously got some serious allergies, guys. They're just so weird, I tell you. But anyway, all the snorting, that's them. All the cars going by, that's this town being weird. So, Neville, really? So I got home on Tuesday night. And I did not do a Thursday video either. I just took the whole week off, and I'm really glad I did. I kind of needed to, even though there's a lot I want to share and show, and I don't even know where to start. There's too much. I came home. I've got a whole shelf of books that are pretty much a book haul. And because dogs. And I know. He's crazy, huh? Oh, Foofy, he's crazy. Yes. Oh, you're going to come, okay. He's going to come up here. All right, Toothless, we'll say hello. Neville's like, wait, what about me? Oh, goodness. What is it? They didn't used to do this. And, you know, I sit down and they ignored me, but I sit down with the camera on and they're like, oh, wait, we want to be important now. I know you do. So anyway, there's just Antober. I've got Antober going. I've got my 2 books that I definitely read every month, and then you know it's been special. So I didn't do a lot of reading while I was gone. I finished 2 audio books. I think it was 2, maybe 3, might be 3, could be 3, and that's pretty much all I read while I was gone for just like 2 weeks. So 3 books in 2 weeks is not much for me. I was seriously suffering from deprivation. I think that might be why I ordered a few books or something. Yeah, hi, how you doing? But so we got home and we got my daughter. She bought a house, so we got her in Wisconsin, her house. They're all off at the demolition derby tonight. It's windy. I'm sure you can tell by the hair. I came out of church and it just went whoosh. Everybody's like, why aren't you going to the demolition derby? And I'm thinking, are you nuts? This is the desert. That is wind, and you've got these cars driving around in the dirt. I don't want grit in my eyes. I'm funny that way. So I came home and put the stuff that I got at Walmart away, and I came out and decided to say, hey, how you doing? So, hey, how you doing? All right, let's start with, I gave a little reading thing, but what I have on the pile right now that I'm working on, I just finished Knife last night. I'll do that in a wrap up. I'm still working on Towers in the Mist. I don't know if you can see, but this is how far I am. Oh, make yourself comfortable. Move the camera a bit. Yeah, that's a good idea. So that's how far I am. Still not very far with this one. Having a real hard time, but I'll get to that later. So I'm still working on that whenever I'm in the mood. This is the Googe for this month. I haven't touched it because I'm trying to finish that. Might try reading this first. Maybe it will help. I don't know. My next one up is rom-com. So it's something funny. It was something funny. I don't remember what it was about funny, but something funny. Uh-oh. Are there no chapter numbers? Oh, there are. Phew. Okay, so chapter 5, I'll stick that in there because I'm going to start that tonight. and like I have time. Guys, I have to have a book finished and edited and uploaded by Thursday. I don't have time for this. Oh, and look, he gets down and then you shake. Yes, because reasons. Oh, Red Rock Books has a cat. Forgot his name. Oliver, maybe? Anyway, and he's on their bookmark. That's super cute. So I'm going to put this in here. The next one I want to do is Secrets of the Chocolate House. We shall see. We shall see. Where's chapter 5? That's 4. There's 5. I read 5 chapters at a time. I read them in increments of 5, and then what happens is if I get to chapter 5 and I don't like the book, I don't go on to chapter 6. So that's my thing. All right. I showed you most of what I bought, but some books came in while I was gone. Let me move my planner. Some things came in while I was gone, and yeah, just before I left and all this stuff. I'm going to try to go through these fast. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. And we can all pray for whatever is going on with that siren. I hope nobody's hurt at the demolition. Surely they would, well, I guess they could be taken to the hospital. Anyway, we're going to be praying that everybody's fine, everything's fine. Okay, so there is no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just going to pull them off and see what we've got, and then we'll talk. Okay, glasses, because glasses, I need them for reading, but not for anything else, so I do the old lady thing, and I'm okay with that. Oh, I bought a copy of Saving, I can speak, I.R. speakable. Saving Ebenezer by S.D., I think it's S. Daniel. Yeah, S. Daniel Smith. I had him on the podcast. I'll try to link the episode about why he wrote it. He felt like Dickens kind of left the impression that Ebenezer Scrooge doing good things made him okay. Everything was okay. And he wanted to put a stronger faith element. So it's like a continuing story for Ebenezer Scrooge. So this is kind of sums it up. 7 years after Jacob Marley and the 3 Ghosts of Christmas changed Ebenezer's life, Scrooge has a problem. He's given away most of his money and brightened many lives, restored churches, and made London workhouses better for those living and working inside. If only all of that made him feel better about his life. So there's that one. When I talked to Carrie Taransky, she told me I would like this one, and I forgot to buy it. No, that's not true. I bought it on Kindle last time, and I decided I wanted a physical copy. I think she said it kind of has was it like a Secret Garden Grown Up feel? I can't remember, but there was like a classic book that we all know that this kind of feels like a twist on it. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. And then Rose Under Fire. This is the one that goes with, I think these little papers. This is the one that goes with Codename Verity. It's hardback, but it's what they had. So I would prefer that they all were hardback, but no. So I ordered this on eBay when I realized that I can't remember, Enigma Code, I think it wasn't the sequel, it was this one. So I did order that. So I got the information about this one from a couple mother-daughter team on my launch team. They recommended this. I can't remember what they said it was about, but it sounds like this is based on a true story, and there's no synopsis. Okay, but there is a little bit about the author in the back. So it says, Florence Schlongneger, yes. Florence Schlongneger was born on a Kansas farm about the time Sarah's trek was nearing its end. As a young girl, she read Henry's Red Sea by Barbara Schmucker and was impressed with the suffering and the strength of Mennonite refugees during World War II. Although Sarah's trek is fiction, most of the incidents grow out of real-life experiences. Several years ago, while she and her husband were both students at Associated Mennonite Biblical Seminaries, Florence enjoyed the friendship of a student who had been a refugee girl. She knew then that she wanted to write the story. So I just really want to read this. I mean, it's World War II Mennonite. I mean, I feel like maybe World War II Mennonites in Russia, maybe they had to leave. I'm starting to get that feel. I can't remember. But anyway, so when I found out about it, I got it because why not? Also, I talked to Carrie Taransky and receipts, on the podcast, and this book, there's so much about it. See, it's really kind of fascinating. She was in Ambleside and the Lake District when I was. We were there at the same time and didn't know it. And that was kind of cool. But this is Langdale Manor. What's the name? What's the real name? Long Chase something. Long Chase House or something. Anyway, oh look, there's a sticker. I didn't notice that. I just felt like it wasn't flopping like it should. So there's a bookmark and a sticker. I'm gonna take that sticker out of here because I want the sticker And but anyway, so I got it at the same time I got Highland Hall because reasons. Then guys, it's here. Third book in the Mina. I think it's the Mina collections, but they illustrate these and they have all kinds of pullouts, and I haven't even taken the plastic off yet. I think I'm gonna do a page by page go through on this thing. Mina Lima, that's what it is. So yeah. Maybe I'll do it just a let's go page by page and see all the cool stuffness in here. What do you think? Should I? I don't know. I can. Just tell me. So anyway, there's that. That came in. Oh, I'm making a total mess of everything. Hello, mess of everything. All right, so let's see. That's two. No, that's different. That's an arc. That doesn't go with this. I want to put that with the other ones like it. I don't know where they are. We'll get to that in a minute. On Moonberry Lake, I talked to Holly Varney on the podcast, and she said that they're calling this contemporary romance, but she feels like it's more women's fiction, and the way she described it, I agree, which means that I'm going to like it better. There is a romantic thread. So it is romantic women's fiction, but it's Christian fiction. I feel like, if I recall correctly, this is her debut novel. I will put a link in the description so you can have the show notes and the episode and everything for this. But she has a podcast. So Holly Varney wrote this book. She has this is on Moonberry Lake. But she has a podcast, Moments from Moonberry Lake. And she has there's this newspapery kind of thing in here that has all kinds of articles and little gossipy things. Well, that's what the podcast is, so you can kind of keep up with Moonberry Lake. And she says she thinks all of her books will pretty much be situated around this area, so that podcast should go on for a long time. I'm really excited. Have not listened to more than the first one, but I loved the first one, so yes, because yes. Shalice got me another one of these Annie's Attic Mysteries. Don't know anything about this one. Don't know if it's part of a series or not. Don't know anything. So, but yeah, she got me this, and I'm grateful. Nice little hardback book for $5. Can't complain about that. Oh, it's from the next page. Cool. So, Next Page Bookstore. That's coming. Then I don't know who. I think it was on Facebook. Someone shared this book, The Major and the Missionary. And this is the letters of Warren Hamilton Lewis, Warney, C.S. Lewis's brother, and Blanche Biggs, who was a missionary in I think it was Papua New Guinea. Yes. It says, after the death of his brother, Warren Lewis lived at the Kilns in Oxford, edited his famous brother's letters, and did a little writing of his own. Then he got a letter from a stranger on the far side of the world. Over the years that followed, he and Blanche Biggs, a missionary in Papua New Guinea, shared a vibrant correspondence. These conversations encompassed their views on faith, their politics, their humor, the legacy of C.S. Lewis, and their own trials and longings. Their letters paint a colorful portrait that illuminates not only the particulars of distant times and places, but the intimate contours of a rare friendship. This is from Rabbit Room Press, which I believe is connected with Andrew Peterson. Don't quote me on that. But, oh look. There's even pictures of them. So, 1968. Anywho, I really, really, really wanted to read this because warning. Now, I saw there are only 2 reviews on it when I bought it. One was 5-star, one was 1-star. And when I read the 1-star review, I was a little annoyed. So I'm going to do a rant here. The 1-star review was that the book is denser, the content is denser than she expected, and so it's going to take a long time to slog through it, but it looks like it's going to be good stuff. Guys, please review books based on what is in it and what it promises to deliver, and not what you wanted it to be. Because this says very specifically the letters of these people. The author can't change tons about these letters and make them not reflect who the people that wrote them were. That would be completely a mess. So, yeah. Anyway, just rate the book that and what it promised, not what you wanted it to promise. Please. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay, and then let's grab these. So the next Elizabeth Goddard book came in the Missing in Alaska series. There's a whole website, Missing in Alaska series. And you have to make sure you put the word series in there, because if you just do Missing in Alaska, it's the podcast from where she got the series title. So that's kind of fun. But this is book 2, and I have book 1 up here. I went to plow through them, so there's that. Books Afloat. This is the book that I think it was Ashley won, and then I got as well. And it's kind of World War II. Oh, book 1. I missed that. Columbia River Undercurrents, book 1. But it's like World War II, based on a historical event. A network of undercover volunteers plot to prevent Japanese saboteurs from invading the Columbia River during World War II. And it includes someone from the Dust Bowl. So that's kind of cool. And then, what's this? Oh, there's a few books that I got back from my mom. This was one of them. Ex Libris Carissimus. No, it's Carissimus. Okay, I had it right. It's another Christopher Morley. And the fact that it was Morley, and it obviously Libris books. I had to get it, and I know nothing else about it, but it's here, and it's kind of pretty. I like it. I like the spine. Yeah. So more Morley, Parnassus on Wheels on to Bookshop. And then, so I was talking with Leslie Gould about this book. And guys, Amish fiction isn't like my go-to. As a matter of fact, it's pretty much, I will read Suzanne Woods Fisher. And I'll read Suzanne Woods Fisher. And then there's Suzanne. No, I do read occasionally others, but mostly I'm pretty, I don't read a lot. But when I was talking to her, about this. This is Split Time, and it deals with the Mennonites in it's Split Time, so it deals with Mennonites in Germany in the 30s. I think it's Germany. Was it Germany or was it? Yeah. And then her Amish, old order Amish now that this gal ends up a part of. So I'm kind of excited because I hadn't really Split Time Amish in World War II. What? So I had to find out. I had a blast talking to her. Try to remember that episode. But yeah, it was super, super, super cool. Now, what's this? Oh, that goes with this. So we're gonna skip this, and then come on, stay still. Okay. My Lost Boys of Barlow Theater came in. Jamie Jo Wright. Everybody knows what this is about, so I'm not going to tell you. But yes, if you like Jamie Jo and you haven't been paying attention, she has been doing some videos and some sharing about the theater that inspired this book. It's in her town on Bookmark. It's in her town, so yeah, because yeah. Don't you just love her little book plate? It is so cute. But anyway, so yeah, because Jamie. And then when I was talking to Chris Fabry, notice how I'm peeling all the stickers off? You guys, it's a thing with me. It's a thing. But when I was talking with Chris Fabry about Saving Grayson, and we were just discussing his books and what other books I should read and all the good stuffness. This one, come on, sticker, come off. Just cooperate. This one, yikes. Thank you. Junebug was the one that she was convinced, this one, Junebug, was the one that he was convinced I would love the most. This one, so this man and his daughter are traveling around the country. I think it was in the 70s. I don't know, maybe 60s, 70s. In like an RV. And then they're like in a Walmart or something, and the little girl, June, sees her picture on a missing child's poster. And that's the story. I don't know anything more. I don't want to, because I want to read the book. Because yes. And then, so Googe, all the Googeness. I've been having so much trouble with that Towers in the Mist that I went looking for YouTubers who have been talking about Googe, because I thought maybe it's me, maybe it's not me. I wanted to know. Hush. I'm gonna shut that door. You lay down. Goodness. So, I thought, well, it might be me, it might not be me. I want to find out, right? So I went looking for someone, and I found this gal. I cannot remember her name. I will try to put her name here and down in the description, but she has the most delightful channel. She's the sweetest gal. Oh, I know what her name is, though, because it says so right here. Emma Stewart. Anyway, she has the most delightful channel. She is just a really sweet. I've only watched 2 or 3 videos, really love them, subscribed immediately because I was just like, yes, you are a kindred spirit. And then I discovered on one of them, somehow, some way, I discovered that she has a children's book. It's about her cat. This is actually her cat, if I recall correctly. And so she has this story of this cat, came out last year. Cymbeline, it's the Book of Cymbeline, and there's a table of contents, the Cozy Tree, Hollow, and a Wily Vine. So there she's got, I suspect, yeah, it says written and illustrated, so she illustrated it herself. Aren't they cute? But yeah, so it tells the stories, and it feels like if Anne Shirley were going to write a picture book, that's kind of what this feels like it would have been. I just kind of get that. I love the pet store. The $$. That's awesome. It's just a really sweet little book, and I'm eager to, because books. I'm eager to read it, but I wanted to support her, and B, Just super cute. Oh, Bookish Princess is her YouTube name. It says so right there. But there she is. It's super sweet. I really do. Check out her channel because I'm enjoying it. And there's that. So I've got 2 of those. Clearly don't have them all. My Agatha Christie Autumn Chills came in. And it is so beautiful. I went to read them all just because it's autumn and beautiful. But no, finish book first, Shatona. Finish book first. The 3rd book, I think it's the 3rd. Is this? Yeah, book 3. So the 3rd book in the Haven Seekers Take and Give was, I think it was on sale for $9 on Amazon, which isn't as great as the $5 deal, but it's still better than $15, right? So I snagged it while I could. I know some people have asked me, well, should we be doing that? Because then you're not going to get as much money. That's not true. So when Amazon deeply discounts a book like that, it's because they printed more than they needed to fulfill another order in case more came in. They could ship it faster. And then when it didn't sell fast enough, then they, and I'm assuming this is one of those. Yeah. So because of that, the author still gets their full royalty. They don't take that away from the author. They're just trying to recoup the printing costs. So trust me, it's all good. It's good to buy those cheaper ones. And I really appreciate the people who are concerned that authors get paid. Thank you. But don't concern it so much. Most authors that I know would rather you get the book and read the book, even if they don't get paid, than for no one to read it. Okay, so there's that too. I feel like I'm missing a book. I know I'm missing a book. But I don't know how. So that's not going to help much. Sorry. But yeah, I'm definitely missing a book. Well, we'll just deal with that later. So I'm going to leave a link to this form that you have to fill out to get these. But Alana Johnson had a distributor contract that fell through after she'd already ordered a pallet of, like, I don't know, half a dozen different books. So I bought 3 for me, and then I bought 1 of each for the Next Page bookstore. Oh, I think I found it. Yes, I did. Oh, put that back. So, I'm feeling smart. So anyway, but I went ahead and bought them. Now she has a couple of pen names that she uses because sometimes people need, if they're writing different genres, they'll change to a different pseudonym. I get that, understand that. So 2 of these are under her Elena, I think it's Elena Johnson. Anyways, under that name, and then there's one under her Jessie Newton. And I feel like the stuff that I sent, there was like a Billionaire Cowboy that I sent to the Next Page. That one is her Liz Isaacson. So anyway, she had 3. These books were $7 and $8. This was like $7. I'm pretty sure this one was $8. But that's shipping, just shipped to you. She's just trying to get, because she's got a bedroom full of books now that she's got to get rid of. So Christmas presents, if you like Christian romance or women's fiction, these are some options. So I got The Island House. It's book 1 of Getaway Bay Romance. And Charlotte Madson's whole world came crashing down 6 months ago with the words, "I met someone else." That's all I know about it. I don't know if I'll love it or not, but I want to read it, and she even signed it. So, great way to get it. I will put that link in there so that you'll have that. Gotta take that off of there because that's not been shared yet. Then the next one, I think this one's a rom-com. Question: What do a reclusive author and an outgoing travel agent have in common? Answer: nothing. But they brought them together on a vacation 5 years ago, and as Logan and Sloane prepare for their annual get-together, there are sparks flying between them. So that's all I'm going to give you, but yeah, and it's got a cute little bookmark that she sent me, which was super sweet, and it is also signed. So there's that. And then The Lighthouse, this is women's fiction, I believe. And Sisterhood, Safety, and Secrets. It all happens at the lighthouse on Five Island Cove. So yes, because yes. Oh, and this one has a sticker in there. How cute. I love how she signs books the way I do. She puts a little note in there that doesn't necessarily have a name on it. So like this one's Meet Your New Best Friends in Five Island Cove. This one says Escape to the beach with the best friends Sloan and Logan. And this one said, what did this one said? Everyone deserves a second chance at love. So that's it's kind of funny that I haven't seen a lot of, it's not that I haven't seen any, but I haven't seen a lot of authors do that, and I tend to do that kind of thing too. So there's that. Mom got done reading Thunder Heights, and I had to show, I remember loving this book, but I had to show the cover because I knew Mitzi would love it. I mean, isn't that just the biggest hoot? And I'm like, seriously, can I color in and take care of some of the Bible dress there? Because guys, that is really lo and behold. So yeah. But anyway, definitely keeping that because that's just awesome. And then what else? Oh, Shalise gave me Newton and Polly, the novel of Amazing Grace about John Newton, who was a slave trader and then got saved. This was one of my birthday books, and she said she found it at an antique shop in Harrisonville, Missouri. So anyway, that was one of the books that she got me for my birthday haul, and it ended up going right back home with her. Guys, I've got this double stack here. I'm not going to even try to hold them all up. I'm just not. Not going to do it. Then she bought me a new set of Roy Maynard. They're not new, they're library copies, but Roy Maynard's Emerson Dunn mysteries. I think this is the first one, 38 caliber. Then I think it's 22 automatic. Then it's a quick 30 seconds, or maybe that's the first one. No, this is the third. Yeah, I'm right about all of them. I love it. Roy Maynard, quick 30 seconds, and then The Old Man. These are mysteries, and I loved him. Roy Maynard is hilarious. He is so funny. If you want to understand Edmund Spenser's The Fairy Queen, get his annotated Fierce Loves and Faithful Wars and read the annotations at the bottom of each page. They are hilarious. They're so funny that when I run across it, when I'm doing more in that room in there, that right now, guys, the library room, you can't walk. It's just got all the stuff that came out of the moving pod got shoved in there, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to put these books away. That's why I did this. That's why I did this, so that I could put these books away, and I don't know if I can. Okay, that's just really sad. But anyway, these were Crossway books. They are definitely Christian fiction. They were part of the Decatur Public Library. That's cool. But anyway, love this series. If you can find them, they're awesome. So there's that. And then, oops, I don't want to show that yet. That's my last one. That is the only thing that I had in place. I got a advanced reader copy of One Final Target, Janice Cantore. I think I will be chatting with her on the podcast, I think. She's a retired Long Beach police officer who now writes suspense. Ooh, my son lives in Long Beach. I wonder if she still lives there in the area. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to reading this because suspense. Yeah, and written by an ex-police officer. Please. Sorry, I'm parched. Okay. All of that. Now, guys, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think that this next book was written by Emily Haney, who wrote in, I think, she was one of the authors in the Summer Heat. There was a 3-book, I will get it and show you, because I'm going to be doing a giveaway of these, so I might as well tell you guys about it. So she was one of the authors in this series. There's 4 novels in each one. They are short novels, but they're not novellas. They're all about 55-ish thousand words. So these are chunky books, but there's 4 books. And they've got some pretty small, you know, it's not. So this was the first one, Stay With Me. It has Carrie Trumbo, Jennifer Pierce, Liz Bradford, Sarah Blackard. And then the second one, Through Every Danger, Lynn Shannon, Lisa Phillips, Rebecca Hemlock, and Michelle Alexson. And then finally, Come What May is Kara Putman, Shatona Havoc. Who is that? Emily Haney and Katie Lee. Okay. I think she also writes in Lisa Phillips' Last Chance County with Sunrise Publishing. So yeah, I'm going to be giving away this whole set. Just watch Instagram because it's coming. So that's 12 novels. Now they're short novels, but 12 novels. Just putting that out there. But she's also the cover designer on these. Emily Haney, okay? So I'm telling you all this because last year or early this year, I think it was last year, I backed a Kickstarter for a book because it said it was like a circus in space. And I was like, because yes. So the author's name is E.A. Hendricks. It's a Xeris Galaxy Saga Book 1. It is endorsed by Tosca Lee. But E.A. Hendricks, I think, is Emily Haney because, A, it looks just like her. I'm just putting that out there. Says she's an author, graphic designer, photographer, and podcaster living in Indiana, which breaks my heart because I was just there. So anyway, yeah, cover design by Emily Haney. It's my contention that this book was written by Emily Haney. So anyway, this is Suspended in the Stars. And isn't that cover stunning? I'll show you all my goodies, but I bought the hardback. Are there, I can't remember if there are, yes. Look at the inside of this book, guys. It is so stunning. It is just, it's a kind of a chunky book, but stunning cover, right? But guess what? Guys, I forgot about this aspect. It has 2 covers. And even the backs are different. Yeah, I believe it's YA. It says a girl in hiding, a boy on the run, the fate of the galaxy between them. But it's supposed to be, if I recall correctly, it's supposed to be a circus in space. When Tali Zarna is forced to hide rogue soldier Renner Kartha, her life isn't the only thing threatened. Living as the famed soaring staress on the circus spaceship Midway masks her true identity, but Renner's very presence threatens to draw unwanted attention. So, this is a really nice cover, guys. It's nice and thick. Oh, yes, because yes. Isn't it stunning? I don't even know which one I like best. I think I like the front of this one best, but I think I like the back of that one best. I don't know. I don't care. I'm perfectly content. What does it look like with nothing? I feel like I want to paint the edges, but I'm so afraid I'll ruin it. But I'm like, it needs painted edges. Oh, look at that cover. Oh boy. Yeah. I just, it's beautiful and I'm so excited. So if you ever wondered if it's worth it to back a Kickstarter, yes. All right, and then Tali and Renner. And then Draw X, I don't know what that is. Hexalia. I'm assuming these are places in this world because they look like those WPA posters that you get with, you know, for travel. So that's what I'm guessing. And then, what do we have here? Oh, bookmark. I'll bet this is a bookmark. Get back in there and come out smooth. Come on. Come on, little bookmark. I'm not going to hurt you. Yeah. Oh. Peace is not something you wait for. It's something you fight for. Look how beautiful that is. It's just stunning. Buttery. It's like the best. And then sticker. Bravery will always win. Anyway, those are the books I came home to. And then one last thing. I hope I'm going to be able to keep this in here. But I'm trying to decide what I want to do for November. I know I'm going to read something nonfiction because nonfiction November, right? I feel like maybe the letters from Warnie. I don't know. But I don't know. I feel like I want to do something like I want to pick my TBR based on prompts. So I have these little cards that you're supposed to pick a book from. Got them from Chantal as patron. But I was like, what if I use them to pick the whole TBR? I don't know if it can be done, but it would be fun to find out, right? So I'm going to shuffle them up. They're so cute. Just so cute. I mean, ooh, that would be a good one. I'm just going to leave that one out right there. So I'm going to pick out 3, and then I want you guys to tell me which one I should do. If I look at it, when I pull one out, if I look at it and I'm like, yeah, that's not going to work, I'll just put it back and choose another card to go from, right? I'm just pulling 3 out, just squeezing through. All right, so I pulled out 4. I'll settle it down to 3. Maybe I'll pull out 5. Narrow it down to 3. And then you guys can tell me which one. But the first one, absolutely, that is an option, is a book that has a cool spine. Because that would be a fun way to pick a TBR. Don't you think? I think it would be fun. Also, so we have these other ones. So this one is, the title includes your initials. I'm just going to, that's too hard. Not for what we're doing. Yeah, I got to come up with, you know, half a dozen books or so. An audio book. Do I want to do an entire, no, I don't want to do an entire thing of audiobooks. So no, that's not going to be one of the 3. So far I've only got 2 left. I'll have to pull another one out. A book set during a holiday. This would be great for, yeah, that's still not an option. Let me pull something else out. It'd be great for Christmas time, but not for this. Title has a word from random word generator. So I could do a random word generator for each title and find a title. So I could do that. That would be a fun one. And then historical fiction, that's too specific. I don't want to read historical the whole month. So we're just going to skip that and grab another one to choose from. All right. I'm going to pull this top one off. Book with multiple timelines. I can't do that for the whole month. Book in a trilogy. I think that would be a hard one to pull off too. Historical mystery, that would be a hot. Chantal, do I blame you or do I blame the thing? Has a map. I don't think I can pull off enough books that has a map. I'm not doing my whole TBR list with books that have over 500 pages. Not doing it. One word title. I don't think I could come up with enough of those. This isn't coming out as well as I thought. Maybe I should stick to 2. I don't want a whole TBR of war, so we're going to skip that one. Buddy read. Local author isn't going to. BookTuber's favorite might be able to pull that off. So I'm going to do that. I like this inspired by true events. Don't know if I could come up with enough of them, but it would be kind of a fun way to do nonfiction November. It really would. So I'm going to throw 4 on there. If you guys can help me with that one, if you vote for that, Dad Burnett, you better help me with them. I'm just saying. I just saying. So these are the options. This is what we're going with. We have 4 instead of 3 because I can't stick to anything. Cool spine. Do I want to do 1 cool spine? 2 inspired by true events? 3 a booktuber's favorite? Or 4 word from a random word generator? Which one am I going to do my whole TBR aside from Chantal's Read Your Bookshelf Challenge and my Gooch? Aside from those, which one am I going to curate my TBR from? Which one of those? I will put that down in the description. Anyway, I got to get some food. I'm starving. I have not had anything to eat tonight. I did have lunch. My daughter made some great honey garlic chicken. It was awesome. But I now need dinner because dinner. So I'm going to go and hope to see you guys on Thursday. I don't know. Thursday is when my book releases. So I don't know what the video is going to be. I got no idea. I got nothing. Sorry. So you'll see it when I figure it out. Yeah. I want to hold all this up and say, isn't this cool? But instead, I'm not. I'm going to go. I crack me up. But yeah, this is the end because, all right, maybe I will. Maybe I will try to. Oh. And guys, this isn't all of them. There's some over there that I can't reach.